Good evening. Welcome to Team Fortress TV. We're here for a very somber occasion. It's a celebration of one man. That man is CeeGee, the legend behind fm-eSports. He was one of those, high rollers who made it to the ETF2L Season 20 fundraiser and claimed the maximum perk level, or what was the maximum at the time, a donation of €100 or more. And he's got me, the caster of the fucking season, to cast his game. Thalash is going to be joining me soon. We've got Sim on the camera, but this is Admirable. And we're here for this ETF2L Season 20, powered by eSports mid-tier Week 5 fixture between 66 degrees north and fm-eSports. It's going to be Sunshine and Snakewater. The teams are on the server. They're going to be going live soon. Realised the game started at 21 sharp. You know, these Prem teams usually like to play 15 minutes after. But things will be getting underway pretty soon. I guess I'll take this opportunity just to promote the fundraiser. There's like 5 days left. It's I'm spamming it in Twitch chat right now. And it's basically just ETF2L's attempt to crowdsource the prize pot for Season 20 rather than just have one amazing anonymous benefactor do it as in previous seasons. Everyone has a chance to contribute. There's all sorts of perks available, including cool forum titles. You might see I'm now the Toucan ambassador on ETF2L, as if you needed to ask. But there are other things such as mentoring, these cast perks. This is the first one. And there's even, you can get your game casted by Sideshow as well if you're a sadist like that, for the bargain price of €99. And they've already beaten their target of 3,000. Right now we're just, we're in the victory lap, guys. We're trying to get money to put towards maybe the open prize pool, because I think originally the admins didn't want to commit to that. They're at least going to guarantee there'll be prizes or additional prizes due to this fundraiser for Prem, High and Mid. But now maybe we can stretch to open as well. So, you can encourage the grassroots of European TF2 if you continue to be generous here and support this fundraiser. I'm just going to jump onto the server right now because I'm wary that I'm rambling on here. We do have the STV and everything set up. Gubbins was super helpful about that. I can give you a little roster rundown as well whilst we're waiting for Thalash to arrive, if he is actually going to show up before the game starts. But if you're unfamiliar with these teams, on fm-eSports you're going to have CeeGee playing Medic, O'Leary on Demo. Got CommanderX in as a new addition to their team playing Pocket because of Worms and Plastic Minnows is on holiday. There's the Rumour, Gubbins and Fribs on Scout. And if you're looking for, the celebrity link there, Fribs is the girlfriend of Kadis, legendary demo man, so by proxy she's automatically TF2 royalty. She must be the queen of demos. 66 degrees north, then their opponents you're going to have, let me murder this Finnish name, Karhu on Medic, Fungi playing Demo Man, who is the mastermind behind the Deutschland Highlanderland, or he was the guy that started it all off, I think. Pling going to be playing Pocket, Carlozzo 25 on Roamer, Sweet Gamer and Mac on Scout. In the server now, and I can see there's about 8 people here, a few in spec as well. So we're not just getting ahead of ourselves. We do have the mercy of the 90-second STV delay. Gubbins says he's going to message me when he's going live. He wants to know how long Thalash is going to be. How long is a piece of string? I'd say 5 to 10 minutes. But the solo cast continues until then. I want to mention as well that tonight Pognon and Twiggy are doing a French-English cast Franglaise of the big high game tonight. That's Sideshow's team, who are currently called ELO Girl and Foreskin Kings, the Jewish roster, the Israeli team. So those are 2 teams at the top of the high division. But they were trumped tonight because CeeGee is a baller and he splashed the cash for the great cause that is the ETF2L Season 20 fundraiser. And that's why we're all here. It is going to be Sunshine and Snakewater as we are in Week 5 right now. I think they decided to play Snakewater first. And I'm interested by this team 66 degrees north because I see a few familiar Highlander names in there, like Carlozzo. He's a spy main, I'm pretty sure. I know Fungi plays a lot of Demo Man, but I'm wondering, are they going to be, following in the same vein as Hildreth's Hypander? Well, that's probably a bad example. They're already dead. What the fuck, Hildreth? CommanderX, though, is going to be a powerful addition to their team. He's been really busy recently, managing cinema industry in England, but he has decided to show up here tonight to play Pocket, and most people think of him as a medic, or perhaps the only European demo man to ever play in the North American LAN, if you remember that. But he's here on Pocket, and he's definitely very capable. I think he might be too strong at this level. Did you ever imagine you would hear me saying that CommanderX is just too strong at Pocket? It's all relative. He's here. I'm watching him warm up on the map here. He's just gunned down Yakaru, and I think he's going to be instrumental in the victory here. Obviously, like, you've got Gubbins on this team. He has played Prem before. Demo Man was probably his first love. I think I remember Byte telling him in a forum thread that he wasn't actually a Demo Man, or maybe that was Kochi, but he's capable of all classes too. But he and CommanderX should be pretty devastating. I've heard good things about Epley as well. I'm unsure about Fribs, I haven't seen her play as much. But in the warm-up, Sim said that O'Leary, their Demo Man, was struggling a little bit, so we don't have any Gentleman John stats here for the mid-division. I can't bring up the graphics and try and tell you who's going to win, but just because of the fact that FM have CeeGee, I'm pretty sure that they're guaranteed a victory in this two-mapper, but hopefully they're going to, at least make it seem close so we get a bit of a game to cast. Again, I must remember or take this opportunity to direct you all to that ETF2L fundraiser. I'm going to spam the link in Twitch chat. We're going to really milk it tonight, because many times we're casting these Prem games, like, I do mean to blow my own trumpet when I say here that, like, Team Fortress TV have cast every Prem game so far this season, and we're in week 5 right now. Missed a game yet. We're going ham, but one thing I always do miss or seem to forget, like, at least half the time, is to promote the fundraiser, and I get just angry messages from Sonny Black on Steam afterwards. That I forgot to promote it. So this, remembering to really hammer it home at the start. If you want to support Team Fortress 2 and grow the prize pool and really give teams that incentive to commit those hours, then this is your way to do that directly. All money from this fundraiser will be going towards the prize pots, and I can't recommend it enough. I need to mention as well, oh, we're going live here, forget that. And Thalash has joined just in the nick of time. He says he'll be ready in a minute though. But if you have just joined us here on Team Fortress TV, this is Admirable. We've got Thalash and Sim. And it's the ETF2L Season 20 powered by TT Sports mid-tier week 5 fixture between 66 Degrees North and fm-eSports. We're all here for CeeGee though. And onto this mid-fight already. Fungi, the 66 degree demo, has taken a little bit of damage, and his medic has to heal him up there. It's going to be Carlozzo who jumps forward to try and take the pressure off, but immediately denied by CommanderX and Fribs. Now the combo of FM trying to walk forward. CeeGee takes quite a bit of damage there. He's sort of exposed, but Gubbins is just going to barrel into the enemy combo and choke, and they've decided to back off. They've got this man disadvantage, and I think that's the right move there from 66 degrees. They're going to keep their medic alive. They're going to stay in this Uber race. Thalash, are you with me? No. Oh my god. FM are now walking up onto the sort of lighthouse here on CP2/4, and it's going to be Pling who's trying to commit without his medic. Now they're coming forward, they're going to move forward and pop off that charge, but it's CeeGee who pops first. So with Fribs going down as well, fm-eSports are at a little bit of a disadvantage here. They're starting to retreat through Cafe, and they're seeing if they can beat out the overextension. And they actually managed to tag Yakaru down to 30 health. He catches a long-range rocket there from CX, and that medic pick definitely could have been avoided. Now things have swung back in favour of fm-eSports. They're able to walk forward again, relatively uncontested. No heals available, and none of these players, 66 degrees side, have any buffs. They're just scared. They're running back to last Thalash. No, still not here. Damn it. What a jackass. CommanderX is already poking ahead on the left-hand side here, and he's going to be pushed back by Pling. He sees the enemy combo come in through the roller door there. He knows the position of fm-eSports, and it looks like they want to go right. They've got their pocket CommanderX and O'Leary, the demo man here, trying to come in from the upper right side. And now they're walking forward. They've got a massive Uber advantage here, but they're going to pop off early. Carlozzo jumps in to get the force, and now they see Mac is playing heavy weapons guy here. Boon guy's gone down there. There's no stickies on the point, but 66 degrees are doing a great job of holding on here. They find 3 frags. Eebly, Fribs and Gubbins all down. CeeGee, CX and O'Leary are committed deep here. It's only CommanderX left alive, but he's managed to clean up most of the frags there. He will finish off Jakaru, the medic, and just about they managed to grind out a win there on last. But their flank made it real hard for them. Yeah, we'll give away 3 frags, no problem. 1-0 though to FM after about 2.5 minutes played here.
I'm here, Admirable. Don't worry. Here we go. So, what's happened? FM took the first round?
Yeah, man, we're going to the second middle here. Tell me what you see, Thalash.
I'm seeing a bit of defensive play by FM's demo man. Like, they're kind of clumped up in their choke right now. They don't really have any aggression, but CommanderX goes aggressive. Fungi finds the frag onto O'Leary, and FM are in a really poor position right now. They're forced to back out, and if they get out with CeeGee alive, it should be okay, and they should be in a position to hold second, but they do lose easily, so they might have to fall all the way back to lobby, and red team are just powering through choke right now. They know that there's no demo man on the field for FM. So second should go to what's this 66 team. Don't even know the name of them.
66 degrees north. Oh wow, CommanderX is going to take the Uber out here, and they've got juggled in that roller door. The Uber's been kind of ineffective there. They did manage to block the point, but CX does kill off Sweet Gamer, the scout. Then Gubbins comes in and kills off Mac, the other scout. So right now they're looking good. They found a flurry of frags there. There is a player behind though, but Carlozzo 66 isn't able to overpower Eeply there on last, and fm-eSports are back in control. They've kept CeeGee up. He's able to move forward here. They're going to push through Cafe. Oh no, nope, they're just going to walk past it. Didn't like the look of those tables and chairs. Now they're going through choke. CX is taking a bit of damage. He's lost his pocket buff, and they're looking a bit timid here, and they're going to back out. They call Eeply back. Fribs just respawned, so they have 6 up now. They have a slight Uber advantage, but it's not really that great, and the position, they're only sort of transitioning back to a safer spot. They're in the wide open area here, and they've allowed 66 degrees north to come in through choke for free. Carlozzo's going to bomb forward, finds the frag onto Gubbins. Eeply's already down, but the health on 66 degrees north is pretty weak here, but they've just managed to keep the numbers up, and they have those 2 extra players available to damage. They're going to be able to force the Uber out of fm-eSports, and now they're trying to run back through this door. CeeGee's not going to make it, as Carlozzo and Plain go flying in there to just spam down that roller door, and just clouds of Gibbs all over the place, Thalash.
It's not going to look good for FM here. Like, it was really good coordination from the soldiers of 66. Like, they had one solid behind in lobby already, and as the Uber was about to fade from FM, they kind of just collapsed on them. One of the Solis who were in second bombed in, while the Soli who was behind kind of synergized with them and completely destroyed them in lobby. But we're on to the next mid. 1 is to score, and plenty of time left to get some more rounds on the board. O'Leary's doing the choke roll. He hits it, hits the slide, so he's going to be quick to mid, much faster than the other demo man actually. Interesting to see if he can get any damage done. Doesn't look like he's connecting any stickies, and there's already a lot of aggression on the left side. One solid jumps up high on top. CommanderX counter jumps in, and CommanderX is jumping all the way like out the other team's choke and just distracting them. And if you look at the red team's position here, they're just forced out into Valley, and there's nothing they can do. CommanderX comes in from behind, just hits a couple of rockets, but ends up killing himself. Not really finding any frags. Plain takes down Gubbins, and oh, I don't think they can get out here. FM was so desperate, they really want to get these kills. They get the Soli, but the medic will survive. Good play by Jakaru.
Yeah, that was nice survival right there. And FM looking to respond with a round of their own. It's currently 1-1. 23 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time. It's anyone's game right now, and I was told that this game was going to be close. CeeGee was trying to find the right game to get casted. He reckons that these teams are pretty close on the ELO rankings, and you know ELO is everything, Thalash, right?
That's all that matters, but what also matters is that Gubbins is on Spy. Not sure where he is. He's in lobby actually. He's about to move in from the lower area, I think. No, goes top right. Oh, I think is he disguised as a friendly sniper? I think yeah, he is. Good, smart play by Gubbins. He's gonna move in lower here. Will he be able to find anything? They do have a heavy as well. That heavy position is so good on Sunshine. Gubbins hiding on the right spawn door right now. He sees the demo. Oh, Gubbins comes in. He got the medic. Play by Gubbins gets the medic. They just couldn't, like, I don't know. The position of the red team was kind of bad, but they did lose CommanderX as well. FM, but Evilly finds a frag on Colotso. So FM should just go in right now. It's 4v4 and they have a full Uber advantage. No heals on the red side. They need to shoot this Pyro and then get the heavy, but the heavy's position is so good you can barely see him. You can't really hit any direct onto him, but they do get the kill eventually, and the Pyro goes down as well. So well played by FM, good play by Gubbins to get that medic pick.
Yeah, I've heard some complaints about that sort of chest high wall on Laster, that it's OP for heavies, but I guess this map was built more with sixes in mind. It was played recently in the Experimental Highlander Cup. We're going to the third middle though, fourth middle, sorry, and fm-eSports are in the lead. O'Leary's trying to assert his dominance on middle here. He's putting out some feeler stickies there, but doesn't manage to tag anyone. Now FM are trying to move their left hand side here. They're going to try and wrap around the inside, but O'Leary's been left exposed there. CeeGee finds the gap, gets the shots, and now the Demoman advantage is equalised though as Fungai goes down to Gubbins' scattergun. Eeply kills off Mac, the 66-degree scout, and he's deep into the enemy combo as well. CeeGee is still alive, but so is Jakaru. He's just running though. He's not even going to contest this. Pling and he are trying to back off. They're into that sort of lower lobby area. CommanderX is right above them though on the stairs. Nice pop there from Jakaru. 8 health whenever he popped off to save himself. CommanderX does go down, and they're not really any more immediate danger right now, except for the fact that there's a big old Uber charge up coming their way real soon, Thalash.
Yeah, it was good force, but I don't know. CommanderX is going to be up and alive in a couple of seconds, so they should really just move before 66 get any, like, I don't know, get any picks, I guess, because they want to see if they can get an early pick or an early force onto FM before they push in. But looks like FM are gonna move in through choke. They haven't used Uber yet, and they did have to. Okay, I was gonna say you probably could have got away with nothing that Uber a little bit, but they're gonna move in. They get the pick on the demo man, and they're just gonna clean up Plink, who's in lower lobby. He gets cleaned up. 3 frags for FM and a second point to them. I don't know. I'm not really sure if I agree with that Uber. Maybe he couldn't see what I could see. I do have wall hacks and all that shit. So, but I don't know. It didn't look like he had to. But they're on to last right now. The heavy wants to get in that like kind of overpowered position, I'd say. But it doesn't actually matter because they just storm onto the point, and I don't know, time 4 in that point, and I don't know. Everybody on the red team were just kind of sitting behind the kind of, I don't know, wall, not really wanting to put any presence on the point. So good play by FM to just like notice that and stack the point before they could do anything about it. But onto what, the 5th middle? These rounds are just going on or going by so fast. As we are into the next mid, early aggression from CommanderX up top, hits a good rocket onto the enemy Solly. CommanderX goes in again, gets the pick on the demo man. Really good play by him. And 66 are just forced to back out through choke now. They're so weak if you look at their HP. Like, there's not much they can do, but they do have 2 players in still, a Solly and 40 HP. I'd like to see FM, like, they're a bit defensive here. They could definitely move forward, but the Solly sees this and Colotso, he just goes in. He notices that FM are not really doing anything, and complete destruction by the Sollys of 66.
That was beautiful. Like, Colotso was standing there with like 70 health or something and begging for a crossbow, and he was obliged by Jikari, got that health and just jumped round in behind from the flank there. And even though 66 were like really weak on that middle, they still had man advantage. They managed to keep a lot of players alive, and whenever they had that little breather to get the heals up, they were able to go in, and CX is going in deep again, looking for that force, but balls of steel there from Jikari, refuses to pop. So now they're going to take middle, and they do lose Fungai and their demo man, but they still have this big Uber charge. They're going to be able to walk forward here, but Gubbins is sniping. Gotta go to the Gubbins cam, let's find his angle. He's currently sitting way back to his medic, just on sort of that lighthouse platform, around second. They're looking for the angle here. He's going to see Carloso, so he's giving away the fact that they have a sniper. That's going to be important information for Jikari here as they push in from Floral. They're coming from that valley area. Jikari's getting spammed hard, doesn't pop. He drops it to Eatley this time, and that push has just been shut down. There's 4 players standing around there near the Floral sign, asking themselves what the hell just went wrong there, but they couldn't protect their medic. He trusted them, and they let him down.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think these teammates could have done much about that bomb. Like, the valley area is really easy to, if you do end up pushing it, you really have to be careful. Yeah, you really have to be careful that the other team does not send a solly in, because it's so hard to deny him, even as a scout, because you're in that, like, yeah, valley area, and that big slope, so you just have a massive disadvantage, like, height-wise. But he trusted him a bit too much, but Carlotto's in. Big air shot onto Carlotto by CommanderX, and I don't know, he just forced the Uber. Not really agreeing with that pop once again, but I don't know. CommanderX tries to get something done, doesn't get the medic, but Gubbins finds a frag onto Mac, headshot by him. And now they just have to get the point and play a bit defensive. Got to be careful here. Gubbins hits another headshot to the solly and forces him back. I like to see FM set up a bit of defensive position. They should know that they are in an uber disadvantage. And if you look at Gubbins, the good angle on the roof, complete slide line into second. He can see anything they do. If he doesn't see them in choke, he's going to be able to call that they're going to push valley. It looks like they are going to push valley, so Gubbins will surely be able to communicate that to his team.
Ooh.
But they're a bit too far. Look, they're a bit too far ahead. CeeGee will get out. Looks like not going to find any frags. O'Leary does go down in the cafe area. Carlotto jumps in to try and get something done, but he's quickly shut down by CommanderX.
O'Leary had a massive sticky trap there on the corner, but he didn't do it. He ended up being too far forward trying to get that big trap play, but he's just about to respawn as fm-eSports Uber comes in middle, but CommanderX and CeeGee are committed deep and they're about to be swarmed by red players. Mac coming in from behind, SweetGamer from the front. CommanderX has been focused down. CeeGee with the Uber slow. Not only is he an incredible donator for ETF2L, he's also producing the big plays here. And FM just about holding on. They've blocked the cap on middle. They've denied those forward spawns from 66 degrees. And I think they're just sort of saying, damn, let's take a breath here, guys. Let's relax, wait for our respawns. And Gubbins, he's not going to listen to that though. He's already just steamrolling ahead. He's trying to get in onto the medic, but he's whipping his shots. Oh, big time here. Takari lives to tell a tale on 111 health. I don't think he was scared at all there, Thalash.
No, it was. I think Gubbins was a bit frustrated because early in the middle he kind of ran in. He got Jakaru down to 10 HP, I think, but he couldn't find the frag as the pocket solid came in to save him. So I guess he wanted to try it one more time and try and get in, but not much you can do with 4 people defending the medic. And if he doesn't connect the shots, there's definitely not much to do. But 66 pushing in on the right side of the valley area. Drops the pocket solid. They haven't actually used yet. Here's the pop. CeeGee does have the Uber to reply. Much better Uber for fm-eSports here. The plane gets taken out in the cafe area. They lose the demo man. And Jakaru is completely separated. Evilly sees him and he's so fast at them together with CommanderX. Good rocket onto the scout. And only Carlotto alive as Matt goes down in second as well. Jakaru does connect with his soldier friend on last, so they might be able to get this Uber in time if they build it. I'm not even sure.
Trap from O'Leary. Set this all up. Gubbins is holding forward though, and he's just blind to the fact that Carlotto's walking up on his right hand side, gets that pick, but he's paid for it with his own life. A trade there, so it's 4 versus 5 here as 66 degrees managed to drop another player, playing the pocket going down. They've got SweetGamer on NG and Mac on heavy here. They're going to try and abuse that chest high wall again. Sentry's just come up as a level 2. I mean, Jakaru's sitting here healing the heavy when he should probably be trying to heal Fungi, who's the farthest guy forward, but now the pressure's coming in from their left on the defender's perspective. The Uber's been popped and it looks like FM have committed to the low ground. They're thinking of going for the point here. They're trying to focus the heavy. They're trying to do a few too many things at once, and they're losing players here. It's only Eapley and Fribs remaining alive. Eapley's hiding in lower, but he's been spotted out. And the Uber Kling is going to be able to walk in and clean that one up easily. Carlotto stids the frag, but a solid hold there from 66 degrees north. Impressive stuff, Thalash.
Yeah, like you said, they wanted to do a bit too much. I think they got the heavy down to 20 HP. Didn't really find the frag until it was kind of too late. And a lot of people got down to red HP for 66 degrees, but they couldn't find the frag. But what's more important than that failed last burst is Gubbins is unspy, and he knows where they're going. You can see him hiding in choke right now. He just has vision on the whole red team, or all of the red team.
He's 1 for 1 with his spy plays, man. This is his spy reputation on the line right here.
Will he get anything? They're pushing into cafe. He's a bit far behind, but the medic's stopping up. I think he should have spotted him. He should. Yeah, yes! Jakaru even looked at him, he turned around and saw him, and then ended up getting backstabbed anyway. Once again, Gubbins with the pick on the medic, and now they just have to keep CeeGee alive. There's a scout, 2 scouts onto CeeGee and a solid. CeeGee Oh, he stays alive. He's gonna get the pack. Oh, so unlucky. He almost gets the pack. Literally a bit too slow with the frag onto the scout, but it should not matter too much. Like, they can decide to go crits with this.
He's in on Fungi. He's gonna steal his med pack. Launches him into the corner with a black box. Fribs comes in and claims the frag. And a bit of momentum being generated here for FM. Even though they did lose their medic, they managed to hold on for dear life on middle. Now they're taking on CP4. Fungi, the demo man is still down. They can walk into lobby if they want to for free. If they do, they're going to realise that it's going to be heavy weapons from Mac again. But no NG just yet.
I would have liked to see, I would have liked to see CeeGee go crits then, because when he spawned, it was only 10% or so when the other medics Uber. But Gubbins is playing the Sebosai role right now. He runs in left side, gets a couple of good shots on the demo man, and takes him down. Does get taken out a bit later than maybe he should have. I don't know. I think he could have gotten out. I'm not actually sure. I didn't really see, but
I must tell everyone, you know, like full disclosure here, that fm-eSports requested Thalash would come and cast with me for this perk for Fundraiser, and now I see why. He's clearly a plant if he's going to compare Gubbins to Zebasai.
They actually begged me. I'd like to say they were.
They gave you these lines, so you've got a script and everything, man.
Yeah, basically they had to. That's why I was late. You know, I had to read up on all the lines. I need to do my all my lines again. Just, you know, stop up and choke and not remember what I had to say when somebody makes a big play. But they wanted me to cast, and I don't know. Interesting game. I like it. I did have to say no to recent TCWs because these guys wanted me, and since CeeGee was so generous to donate however much he did donate it, I
over
felt
100
like
euros.
Over 100. I don't think you're worth that much, Admirable.
He disagrees with you, and that's all that matters. Maybe he was really donating for you. Currently, it is Uber versus Uber here, but with the clock as it is, 11 minutes left to go. FM could foreseeably park the bus here. They can at least take their time and wait for a high value pick. They did have killed Colossus once. Now Pling's going to go in and die, and now CommanderX is moving forward here with CeeGee. He's full of confidence. They're going to Uber in as the attackers. They forced it pretty late here. A couple of seconds available for Takaru to push forward. CeeGee's just running out. No one chases the frag onto CeeGee there. That was probably an easy one. They have killed off Gubbins and Eatlo. And now CX is trying to retreat here. He's on 15 health as he backs into the lunchbox. That's going to save him. Fribs is coming out to join up with CeeGee and CX here outside around the lighthouse. And they've got O'Leary just arriving as well. So they're looking to go forward here. They have Carlozzo down again. He's just going to respawn. But they're thinking of poking in a little bit here. Maybe taking the dry push. But that's going to be tough against the heavy, the NG and the sniper that are up right now for 66 degrees north.
It's basically Islander at this point. But yeah, Colossus decides to go sniper instead of, I think he plays pocket for them, or roamer. But Plink goes down to O'Leary. Good sticky from O'Leary. Gets the pick, and they have an Uber advantage, 50%. I'm not sure if they know, but I don't know. They have a pick. They have the Uber. Even if the other team has a FT, which I just go with this. But look how long they're waiting. Like eventually, Colossus is gonna find a pick on them if they continue to peek. And Plink's gonna respawn now, so. We're back in an equal, well, I'd say they have a disadvantage now as Gubbins runs into a sticky at a heavy, and God, it was one. Equally tries to go in and get something done, but like, Jakaru is playing so well right now, like, he's kind of just sitting behind the whole team. There's not much they can do with the sentry covering the left side and the heavy kind of being pocketed by him.
Whenever they see Gubbins running and die like that, you know, it's very obviously a suicide. They can almost expect him to off-class, and he has respawned as Spy, but not just that. Eeply is also going to be playing Spy. The double Spy play is coming out from fm-eSports here. This is their answer to break this Highlander setup. Defending last on Sunshine. They're bringing in the double Spy. Is it going to work, Thalash?
I hope they send Gubbins in first, and then, I don't know, Gubbins makes a play, and then even if he succeeds, then they won't expect a second Spy, and they definitely will not expect Deeply on Spy. There's something else if they send it Deeply. Oh, he Deeply gets a pick on Mac. And the Uber is straight on the top left. Yeah, he could go for the sap here.
He's moving forward, he sees the NG, he's gonna stab. Oh, what a scrub. Now Eatly's gonna show him how it's done. Goes in, gets the sap, he's trying to contest the NG, but he can't keep sapping it there, and he gets the wrench off. The sentry is back up, firing off. It's under pressure from a few rollers there, but the sentry survives. The sentry is perhaps credit to team here for 66 degrees north. They're starting to move forward a little bit with the security of that sentry gun, and last they're going to find a shitload of stickies there on the roller door. Now they're going to move slightly to their left. They're looking to make the sort of dry play here. They've frustrated their opponents, now they're trying to move forward. They've picked up Fribs there, he was trying to get in behind through that lower lobby area. He's going to see the double soldier bomb is playing, and Carlozzo jump forward Fungi with the spam as well as they wrap around from the other side with the pincer maneuver there. Everybody from FM was looking at those soldiers, but really the big threat was Fungi walking around spamming those stickies and pipes. He's on a 5k right now from this life, holding last and moving forward. They've just capped second, they're already in on middle, and there's only 3 FM players up. The respawn wave comes in on second, but they're going to be able to cap mid for free here, Thalash.
Yeah, really good like coordination from 66 degrees, and I don't know, it worked out for them. They have a full advantage now, or 80% or so, pushing it to choke. FM needs to send somebody forward to force the action. They don't need to. If it gets popped, I think Jakaru caught some nades or some rockets and had to pop in order not to drop it for the second time this map. So they're gonna get second point. Look at Gubbins though, he's in behind, gets spotted out by playing in. Not much he can do. So, I don't know,
Gubbins has most deaths in the logs at the end of this map.
maybe. 7 minutes remaining though. And 66 degrees need to do something because they're 2 points dead, or down even. And yeah, I'd like to see them maybe try and push up like just momentum, but it doesn't matter actually. CommanderX wants to do something. He gets a pick onto Funky. O'Leary goes up with 2 frags into Galozzo and Mac. So this should be an easy cap onto the second point for them, and they can just continue. Like CommanderX, look how aggressive he is. Basically in a 1v2, 1v3 situation here. CeeGee needs to leave. Yeah, he just go down.
I think CommanderX was sort of mad because he couldn't kill the medic. Jakaru did a stick surf back to Cafe. He was trying to chase that frag down. He had done good damage to the pocket, but just couldn't land that fatal shot. And then the reinforcements arrived for 66 degrees. Now you see FM with no pocket up. O'Leary's trying to contest here.
Back cap though. Gubbins and equally on second, or maybe they get 2 frags. They have a sniper as well. They can just continue right now. Oh, they didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
No. Wow.
Stepped off the point. For some reason I didn't see the fight, but I was watching it on 4. CeeGee just kept on capping that lighthouse, and they realised the back cap has cut off their retreat. They're trying to fight here. Jakaru knows he's not going to escape. He's just going to throw himself into CommanderX's rocket there, and he and CeeGee go down. Their teammates arrive just too late, and they're going to have to join them in the spawn queue. This could be a massacre here. That back cap, although they didn't get the cap, they have just set this up for vast swathes of territory to be gained by fm-eSports off the back of these frags. They're going to be able to take middle and move forward. They also have there's a sniper on the field. Carlozzo hits a close range headshot, but he has died in fact to CX. He's just trying to beast it up here. He's bullying these kids on the respawn.
Yeah, CX is definitely, like, he mains medic. He's a Division 1 medic, and he definitely has the right idea. He knows how to play pocket. He knows like kind of what to do in most situations, like what he wants his medic to do properly as well. Like, you see how aggressive he's playing this pocket role. And once again, as I say, that he's into to last already. He gets so much damage done onto playing a 3 game and do take them out as he kills himself with the last rocket. But good play by CS, getting 2 picks, and this should open up the push onto last as O'Leary gets another one onto Galozzo. I don't know, FM a bit too defensive. They're probably aware that they have a disadvantage, but they should still go in with this man advantage that they do have. And it looks like they will, but if you look at the pocket, O'Leary and CeeGee are so defensive in lobby, while Evilly and Fribs are just kind of fighting the whole team on last. A bit indecisive play by the pocket. Or
they must have been worried about the Uber situation or something, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like they didn't want to commit. Even though 2 or 3 of their teammates were in there, they definitely could have, but Carlozzo respawning on the sniper is going to dome CeeGee, who's just sort of standing around there in the lobby looking for his teammates to make a decision whether they're going to go forward or back, and he's ended up with a piece of lead lodged in his skull. Gubbins respawns as heavy and then ends up running lower. That's a good option to find frags there, but doesn't find a single one as he gets gunned down, and it's fm-eSports who find themselves in the meat grinder here, losing a lot of players and potentially going to be losing some territory here. The recap's coming in on second, but actually they're going to get most of their spawns up to defend middle, but there's a big Uber advantage creeping up here for Jakaru, but Gubbins has respawned on sniper. He's fired a shot and hit nothing, and they are at least aware of the sniper. Still trying to push through this really long sightline from Choke. Jakari's down to 50 health here, but hasn't popped yet. Brave plays. Carlozzo also playing sniper, so we got a little bit of a battle between he and Gubbins. Oh, early Uber coming in here from Jakari, and Plingy's got a lot to do. He's trying to go forward here. He's going to take the fight with CommanderX, trying to kill off the soldier. Doesn't go for the medic frag there. I would have jumped in and tried to make something happen, but he didn't commit too much. He's managed to stay alive and keep his medic up, but there's a big Uber charge available for FM-eSports, but they're currently at a one-man disadvantage. Pling is going in against CeeGee and CX, and he's managed to force the charge at Cafe. Fungi and Jakari are back on middle, but the back cap is on. Mac and Sweet Gamer are on second there. They're dancing around this lighthouse, and the Carlozzo's down right now. I heard a sniper, but it's Gubbins. He's looking towards Choke here. He's going in for the hero play onto Jakari, but immediately denied by Fungi. And it seems like this is all favouring 66 degrees north. They're slowly but surely making their way forward here, Thalash.
Yeah, I would have liked to see FM, like, either they were kind of playing on the point that either they should have gotten out or they should have, like, tried to clean up a bit, like, earlier or a bit faster from, because they had two scouts behind, you know, two scouts that were backcapping. They kind of just spread out. One of them went sewers, the other one went flank. And they kind of were a bit indecisive, but until last, Uber charge comes in for 66 degrees and the early frag onto Fribs. O'Leary trades with the sticky frag onto Sweet Gamer, and Gubbins and the Pyro does a lot of damage to them. They should be able to hold this FM, I'd say. CommanderX is on full HP, just mowing people down with his shotgun. CeeGee popping the Uber, probably didn't have to, but at least he doesn't get 1-2 piped and drops it. So playing the safe side, or safe play. They do get the frag onto 66 degrees medic. So even if they did pop the Uber, it doesn't matter too much because they are going to have an advantage if they keep CeeGee alive. But I don't think they actually want to push this. 1 minute left. It's basically
he cursed him, man. He cursed him.
Oh, he did not know.
Gunned down by Mac there, just trying to climb that little quarter spiral staircase. Carlozzo's playing Spire. I think that's his Highlander main, and he's going for last, but he's not going to be able to get the back cap. But he does see a Cinder here. He's thinking, if I sap this, I'm going to give away my position. So he turns around and he's going to try and sneak in behind O'Leary here. He's coming through that roller door, coming up behind the demo. His team are all the way back in middle. He's got the demo pick, and now he's capping it. He's juking around here, but as you say, very little time left, and 2 rounds need to be capped in 30 seconds. I think it's a win on map 1 for FM-eSports. They paid for this cast, and they're going to celebrate. They're having a good time right now.
They better perform. If you're going to get casted, you better perform, especially since I think this is the cast, like, the first time most of these players get casted. I want to come back to that later as we are into a last push. Lots of frags going in favor of 66 degrees the second they push in, but quick trades from O'Leary and CommanderX. So it looks like it's going to be a whole 3-1 for FM as they take the win on map 1. Bam bam. Oh, look at that fast map change.
Oh no, let's try and find these logs, yo.
Like I was saying, I think this is like the first time most of these players get casted. Maybe, I guess CX has played a couple of games being casted, and Gubbins as well, but I think for the majority of these players this is kind of new to them, so they might have some nerves, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh man.
Stage fright?
Yeah, oh god, we've been casted, people are watching us.
Oh, Thalash!
I better perform. Oh god.
Got the logs up.
Yeah. CX, that's all I want to say. Look at that guy. They should not have allowed that guy to murk. Big mistake from 66 degrees.
He's actually he joined the roster, so I think he probably could have bypassed that. You know, they didn't necessarily have to allow him, but Worms and Plastic Minnows is on holiday. He's their normal pocket, I think. So CX has stepped in and he's dunked on these kids. 41 frags, 7 assists, 15 deaths, 418 damage per minute. He was, you know, pretty much uncontested, playing pocket there. Nice chemistry with CeeGee, obviously an experienced medic as well. But they were able to make up for Gubbins' terrible play. Look at him with 25 frags there, despite being on the winning team. Or 25 deaths, I mean, what am I talking about?
I want to point out O'Leary as well. 20 kills, only 12 deaths. Like, if you look at the other demo man, he has 21 deaths. So O'Leary, I don't know, getting the damage out, about 1,000 more damage than the other demo man as well. Playing a good game. He did get I don't know if you saw, but Cadis was streaming a demo review session with him before this game, so
yeah,
maybe he got some new tricks up from the one and only Cadus. But he's definitely playing well, staying alive when he needs to, and putting out the damage for people to, you know, really clean up. I'm looking at Gubbins. I was gonna say maybe Gubbins got a lot of frags because he seemed to press W a lot, but he did die a lot actually. Decent amount of damage.
He's trying too hard to impress us, I think, is pretty much what it is. This Gubbins kid, you know, he's trying to get famous. There's no easy way to win our respect, Gubbins. You can't just run in there and try and produce all the hero frags unless you're a boss like CommanderX, you know. A North American land veteran. He's been there. He's done it all.
True. I mean, Gubbins basically played every class possible that game. So maybe if he sticks to Scout.
His best class is Demo Man, though.
Yeah.
But he's down here in the low divs trying to sandbag as usual. You know, he's like, oh, I don't want to take the game too seriously because he's scared of fulfilling his true Demo Man potential. Called out on air, Gubbins. My internet son.
I don't know. I think Gubbins is a pretty good Scout.
I think he's pretty good at all classes, mate. He's a pretty sick sniper too.
Yeah, definitely. He played Scout a couple of seasons back in, what's that team? It's a really weird team with like, was it Evil Moon, like kind of TLR kind of team, Kyler and all those people. That's a while back though. You
cool
probably
story,
don't remember.
bro.
You're old, so you probably don't remember any of that. Short-term memory.
Was it an actual TLR team or one of the teams with Heist? Or prior to that? Are you thinking more like what were they called? A team with Cyber in it, and it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not Nitros,
Was it
but
Exotic
it's like
Island?
Exotic Island. Yeah, I think you're getting warm there. We could just look at his team history at ETF2L, but rather than ramble on, I'll let everyone know that we're here for this ETF2L Season 20 powered by fm-eSports mid-tier Week 5 fixture. Not necessarily because we're planning to cover all the mid games this season, but because CeeGee, the medic of fm-eSports, donated €100 at least to claim the Admirable caster perk at ETF2L Season 20 Fundraiser, the link of which I will spam in Twitch chat right now. And this is his reward, his perk. For some reason, the most valuable thing in European currency is a cast from the Potato King himself. They requested Thalash would be my co-caster as well. You know, he's the up and coming potato, the baby potato. He's
Potato Junior. That's me.
He's gonna be caster of the season this year. I'm pretty certain about it. But they were adamant that he would cast. He says, "Oh, we're big fans of Thalash. Like, they really have a massive hard on for you." But Map 2 is coming up. It's gonna be Snakewater. Why do you think fm-eSports love you so much, Thalash? Tell me, what's your relationship with the team?
I don't know. I started hanging out with them in their mumble. I don't remember why. I think I got asked to play for the team a couple of times, and I did know most of them. I mean, played with Gubbins before. I know Fribs, and I've played with CeeGee before as well. So I started hanging out in their mumble after they asked me to merc for a couple of times, and that's where I chill now. That's my crib. Nobody else wants to talk to me, so I just go to these guys.
You're just a lonely gamer on the internet, just walking into random mumbles like, "Hey guys, can we be friends?" And they were nice enough to say yes. They currently have taken 3 points in this fixture by winning the first map, Sunshine. It's 3-1, I believe. Now we're on Snakewater. And there's going to be plenty more opportunities for Gubbins to play Sniper, Spy, Heavy, whatever the hell he wants. Hopefully he can get a positive kill to death ratio now and stop being such an embarrassment to European TF2. But the real reason we're here is because it's a celebration, man. It's a party. Everybody's here to celebrate CeeGee. I want you to spam CeeGee in Twitch chat. I want to see you dancing there, nerds. Yeah, you're hyped, Thalash.
I'm hyped. I'm excited for this game. I didn't show up late, like I said, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited.
That was just because you had other commitments.
Yeah,
these guys start at 15 minutes earlier than the Prem teams would normally play, right? They're just sort of out of sync there.
Yeah, that really confused me actually, because I remember I talked to them earlier today, and I'm pretty sure they said they were starting at 21:15, but we are live. Map 2 of between fm-eSports and 66 degrees worth of something? I don't actually remember, but map 1 did go to fm-eSports, 3-1 on Sunshine, and we're on to the first middle of CP Snakewater. Funky hitting some decent damage onto Illyri, but Illyri quickly trades like 2 good stickies onto Funky, so he's forced to back out with only 70 HP. Some aggression from Evilly up top. Colossal bombs in, hits 2 good rockets on Evilly. Evilly is so weak up top left and needs some help. He needs some help from his team, but he's not going to find anything. And FM are kind of out of position here, as once again Colossal just bombing back and forth, putting so much damage in. But Gubbins and CommanderX finding frags. CommanderX another frag onto Max, and those scouts alive for 66 degrees will mean that they do have to kind of fall out.
CX is coming in behind. Sees Jakari with his back to him. He's spamming out the rockets, but it's dealt with pretty quickly there. Jakari's gonna have to pop though to save his teammates, and now the counter Uber comes out from CeeGee. They're all in the red Solrum here, and there's a backup on. It's ×4 behind them, so they can turn around and try and deal with these scouts. Gubbins and Fribs playing a dangerous game here. They're already gonna focus down, playing Carlotto kills off Gubbins. It's all on Fribs to try and find another frag, but Carlotto's going to clean up the second scout as well, but FM are still in control of middle. It's equal in terms of the Ubers here, so there's not really a disadvantage. They can buy time for the scouts to respawn if they want to. It's still another 7 seconds though, and wow, O'Leary gets misdirected there by his team. He tries to go right, whilst everyone else backs out left, and he's been focused down there by Mac and CeeGee. And with no demo man up here now, it's a different ball game for FM. They are lacking some of that high damage potential. They're trying to take the fight on green, as 66 degrees north just looking to walk forward here and abuse their mana advantage, their demo advantage. They're being very methodical here. Eagly's going to jump in and gets on to Jakari, but he only lands that 1 rocket, and both teams now have Uber here, but Jakari pops off very early. CommanderX has got a lot of options here. He knows he's got the Uber advantage. He turns around and cleans up Carlotto. Now sees it's pretty secure in the lobby. They're trying to move out again here, but they're taking the rise off the point, and they might give away a cheap cap here, Thalash.
I wouldn't. CommanderX played that so well. Like, he forced the multi onto 66 degrees north, and he kind of just looked like did a 180, looked behind him, and kind of got what he could, or jumped after what he could. FM should have contested that. They were all just kind of standing in the lobby, looking at the 66 degrees, just capping the point. I feel like they could have contested that, but what's done is done. So we're gonna have a last hold here. I'm not sure if CeeGee is gonna spawn in a couple of seconds, so he might go sniper. Not sure if 66 degrees know that they have an Uber advantage, considering the Uber was popped up like somewhat at the same time. CeeGee just kind of failed to build a little bit, but I don't think 66 degrees are gonna push with this, as they definitely want now. As Gubbins headshots Funky. I'm not sure what he was doing in drop down.
He was trying to spam single stickies, and there was a big sticky trap. Just if he'd walked forward, he was going to die. He tried to walk back, but got headshot. Mac and Carlotto gonna go down. Oh my god, it's a massacre in the lobby here. Jakari's trying to run. He has a charge, so he's gonna surf, refuses to pop. 13 health in the air, pops the Uber, and he's gonna stay in here with CeeGee. You should just leave him to die. Now he's trying to run. He's still on 30 health, though. He's perhaps gonna catch a long range rocket on that slope. He can't escape them. It's Gubbins gonna kill him off with the scatter gun. And now it's a free Uber here for CeeGee. He pops off on the slope. He's trying to encourage his team forward to find as many frags as they can, but they've already done enough, picking up Jakari and CeeGee there. They can cap middle with out contest, and CX goes ahead and kills off Fungi again. He had just respawned, so no demo man up yet again here for 66 degrees, and fm-eSports are making it easy for themselves. They're moving forward here with scouts from the right, combo from the left hand side. CX has gone down though, and it's Eapley who's trying to pocket CeeGee here. CeeGee seems like he doesn't want to commit. Big air shot coming out from Eapley there. The
really
nice CeeGee.
Onto CeeGee. That was nice. O'Leary went down early. There was something hiding on the pipe on the top right, and O'Leary was kind of the first man in, so he got picked up early, but it doesn't matter too much as they do secure the second point. And with a 30% advantage, they might look to do something once O'Leary comes back in the fight, but CommanderX goes down, he gets spammed down from some stickies of Funky, and I like, 66 degrees are doing a good thing here. They're moving forward. Not really a fan of this pop. I think they're not going to be able to get too many factors. To say that, Gubbins comes in, Sebosai, number 2, presses W, he's already on to last, but runs into a sentry. Can he get out? He does get out with 25 HP, but oh no, he doesn't. Pling finds him. But yeah, Gubbins playing that really well. I didn't really agree with the pop in the beginning. It was 3 versus 5 or something, and I felt like 66 degrees could have gotten out if they wanted to. They were a bit too slow to react, but worked out for them in the end. And with the sentry on last, they should definitely play a bit more defensive and get the Zuba charge before they decide to do anything. They might send Gubbins back to spawn and swap to sniper or something when CommanderX spawns, but...
Got an important message here, Thalash, from Twitch chat. LuxTF says, I am CeeGee's biggest fan, and I hope one day he will tell me the secrets of his medic play over a cup of tea. Please let him know I am biggest fan and want to meet CeeGee himself. Hopefully when he's listening back to this, he will hear this message of love. It's being spammed right now in Twitch chat. Everybody loves CeeGee. He is the man responsible for this game today. He donated to the ETF2L fundraiser, but right now his team are pushing him from lower to lag.
They're in too low. I guess they get the sentry focus down as they should early, and another frag onto CeeGee, the engineer. CommanderX putting a lot of damage into Jakaru. Jakaru manages to milk the Uber for a really long time, so a good charge coming in from 66 degrees. FM just needs to scatter now, and then kind of, you know, push in together. But if you look at the combo Gubbins, or not the combo Gubbins and CeeGee are really far back, but I don't think it'll matter, as they do secure the point. A bit weird the last push. They played it well initially. I'd say like they got the sentry down, they killed the engineer afterwards, and then the milk Uber was popped from Jakaru, and they scattered, but they never really pushed in together again. But it still managed to work out. They got the early frags, but we're on to the next middle. Middle number 2, bit of a slow game compared to Sunshine. Gubbins and CommanderX playing up at the top right side. Fribs trying her best to just deny Galotto, just get taken down by Evilly. Mac on the top left finds a frag onto Evilly, and he needs to get dealt with fast as he runs into their kitchen. O'Leary is doing a really good job now, right? If you look, he's so far forward compared to his team, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's not in any danger, because the 66 degrees team are just kind of forced back into Saw. He manages to lock them out, and now they can just continue to carry this momentum forward. CommanderX so aggressive, look at him! Oh, he drops! CommanderX goes through cheese, hits the first rocket. O'Leary follows up with a sticky from the train area onto the medic. And Uber is dropped, so easy second point for FM, and they can just continue. 3 dead, no spawners for, what, 15 seconds? No sollies at least on last, and they have an Uber charge as well, I didn't even notice that. This should be easy, they just keep players alive, they can even multi as much as they want, just find the frags. So, fast round compared to the first one, this took over a minute.
I feel like 66 degrees north have no one to blame but themselves for that. Like, even on middle there they had the chance. Mac was dancing around amongst all those blue players. They could have gone forward, but they decided to back out. But then when they backed out, they didn't actually back out to a secure spot. They just, like their demo man, Fungi, was trying to spam pointless damage instead of protecting his medic, left it open for CX to come in and get that pick. So hang your head in shame. We're on to the third mid now though. It's 2-0 fm-eSports, 21 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock, and FM playing kind of defensive around their own little crate there, but the soldier bomb comes in as Pling and Carlotto go forward. Fungi with the spam as well, big pipes coming out, and they have just mullered fm-eSports with rep. Only Evilly remains alive. He's picking up the kit at his own second, and he's just waiting underneath here on the barrels below. Will he expect this? Like, how long is he going to wait? Mac takes a look and looks under. Something caught his eye. He spotted him out. Evilly's going to get gunned down, and that is the wipe complete.
That was bound to happen. He was bound to get spotted, but I don't know, could have worked out. Gubbins and Sniper though, walking up on the right side, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to find anything unless he goes really aggressive, which he will. He sees the enemy team in the lobby area, and he's kind of just stuck on the right side. He doesn't have any help because Evilly was dead, so you usually see the Roma playing on that top right tower area, providing some spam on the right side if you have a sniper going aggressive over there. But playing on heavy, he's not going to be in the push, but they do push in left side. Who's this? Is that Evilly a pyro?
Fribs is looking the wrong way. The scout got lunged in through the door, like sky high, and just managed to jump in behind Fribs, who was spun up with the minigun there. Didn't realise there was a scout unloading a scar gun in her back. Goes down there, and now it's all on. Oh wow, Pling and Jakaru are coming in from the left, but Gubbins is flanking them.
Gubbins coming in behind.
On the point.
Yeah, Gubbins, really good play by Gubbins. He flanks all the way through lobby. Once again, Uber is popped up for CeeGee. And they should be able to get a second point. There's no threat of a back cap, as there's only really spawners alive. So they're gonna have this, I don't know, a tiny advantage, about 10%. No, the spawn of Jakaru gets extended, that's unlucky. So they should have like a 25% advantage maybe if they build this a bit. Looks like they will. So it's gonna be a bit of a stalemate situation. And I'd like to see what happens. Evilly goes aggressive in window. Doesn't really get the backup he wanted from his team, as CommanderX and CeeGee are a bit slow to kind of help him out, but they do find the frag onto Palazzo, so actually 2 down for FM as Gubbins goes down on the lower area, I think, a bit too aggressive with Fribs. Fribs does get out in time, which is a good play. And I don't know, need to be careful here. There are two dead, one of them just spawned. So if 66 degrees wanted to, they could have just kind of walked in. But it's going to be a bit of a defensive hold here. Not sure.
Fribs, right? You know, like she's sort of the rookie scout in this pairing. Gubbins has a lot more experience, but Gubbins just teaching her so many bad habits here with this constant running in and dying. Is she ever going to progress to the Prem level? They were coming in though from the Soren, but they popped early as the aggressors, so they have to retreat here. The counter pop comes in and Pling and Jakari don't seem like they want to give chase, but SweGamer and Mac are taking the fight into Soren. Carlozzo's gone down as well, so does Mac, and as the combo of 66 degrees sort of walks backwards and ends up dying in the middle anyway, their flank just went aggressive. There was a total miscommunication there. I'm not really sure what the plan was, if any, Thalash.
It was a bit of a, I don't know, weird kind of fight, I don't know. It is mid. Don't want to insult these guys, but it is mid, so it's going to be a couple of plays that you might think that are a bit out of the ordinary if you're used to watching Premcasts and Prem games, who are usually a bit more coordinated and a bit more set strategies, I'd say. I'm not sure who's main calling for FM actually. I think it is Gubbins, but with CX subbing in as pocket, he is a very vocal player, so I'd imagine him like calling a lot for the team. But they're gonna Uber in CX in the front once again, onto second. Pling barely gets out and lower with 9 HP, but Gubbins went to frag on the SweGamer and he continues to press the W. Onto the Solly, onto the Sniper, gets 3 frags. And is he gonna continue? He's really weak. Max, you're looking for him. Max right behind him, Gubbins doesn't know. But CommanderX is there to protect him. Second goes in favor of FM as Fribs finishes off that cap. Heavy of SweGamer onto the point. He needs to get focused down early. He's really, really weak. Valeri doing a good job of putting a lot of stickies onto the point. And FM can just sit on the point right now. Valeri is sitting in the back, playing it smart. Just kind of putting stickies, not much he can do. He's the pans out. Oh, he didn't get the frag. CeeGee showing why he's a gamer. Pulling out Dubasol, gets a frag onto Pling. And 3-0 in favor of FM. Could this be a 5-0?
They're dominant, it definitely could be. There's less than 17 minutes left to play here on Snake War. They've already taken 3 points in the first map, and they are just running away with it here on Snake War. One guy moving forward, trying to put spam onto his opposite number, O'Leary. It's Fribs who's going to die first. Carlozzo joins her in the spawn queue though. It's 5 apiece here. On middle, CommanderX gets isolated in your kitchen. Pling manages to claim that frag, and it seems to be slipping away from FM on this mid fight, but they've read the situation well. They're going to back out with 4. Pling on 1 health is now being healed up again for 66 degrees. They've taken control of middle. They're able to move forward here. It's going to be Uber versus Uber. Essentially, CX is still down though, so they can walk in essentially free. O'Leary's holding quite far forward, but no one's going to punish that. He retreats into the lobby to meet up with his team, but definitely expect to see FM coming out with an Uber block here. It looks like they want to lead with Evilly and CeeGee. CeeGee hasn't popped yet, just walking out here, and they've lost control of their flank because Mac is in behind and he's about to run into CeeGee, gets the force out, but Jakari had already popped, so that was just about saving them here.
Gubbins and CX behind, capping mid. They do find the first frag on the SweGamer, and now it's a 2v1 versus Pling. They do take him down as well, and the back cap's going to succeed. Look, 66 degrees are not reacting. They're still fighting on grass for some reason instead of getting out. And second is going to get ×3, I guess. No, only Gubbins on it. CX is playing a bit more defensive, trying to kind of hold off players. And this is really, really good play by Gubbins and CX, capping mid and second. CeeGee does go down in the process. Now he died to a pipe of Funky, I think, somewhere. CX fighting versus Mac. Mac does win that fight, but Evilly is there to try and get the frag. Mac, oh my god.
Big Mac.
Big Mac takes it out. Big Mac. Burger King joke. Wow.
Burger King joke. Oh my god.
Funny.
You're such an idiot.
Wow. Oh yeah, really good play by him. He just get out as well. Wow. I'm not sure how he managed to do that, but 2 dead. Evilly and Gubbins just spawn, and Carlozzo in onto CeeGee, connects the 2 first rocket, but CeeGee managed to survive with about 30 HP. Oh, it doesn't matter. Big Mac coming in once again.
Oh, that was a whopper of a play right there.
Whoa.
Roasted and toasted. CeeGee gets char grilled, and the burger pungs are all powerful. But there's a back cap on it again, and it's Gubbins who still has the back cap in his heart. Eventually, after that sort of messy play, he managed to sneak through on the last, and it's 4-0 fm-eSports. They are in the ascendancy right here, Thalash.
It's gonna be 4-0. 15 minutes remaining. Comeback is definitely possible. I actually heard FM were kind of insecure about their snake water plays. Like, they were saying, oh my god, we suck at this map. How are we ever gonna win? But looks like they found it. Valeri doing a really good job on mids. You know, putting out good stickies, slaying him a bit, getting some good damage, but it doesn't matter as Gubbins and Eepily finding frags on top. One scout and Solid dead already for 66 degrees, and Gubbins, step aside, coming in, gets the big onto Funky. He's gonna continue, only 50 HP with him. He serves the shotgun a bit, and Leary and CommanderX are there to follow up. Look how aggressive FM are playing. They're playing so well. They're just carrying the momentum forward every single mid, leaving little Alex or Fribs in the back to cap. She's not getting much action, but it doesn't matter. It's a team get Admirable, and Colossal on Spy. Look at him. He's way too slow. I don't think he's gonna get anything. Uber is popped off as well, and it's gonna be 5-0. Colossal on the point. The Spy don't think he can do anything. As I say that, Funky comes in, hits a lot of pipes. CX and Fribs and Gubbins alive, but that's game. Wow. Yeah, the round was really fast. I was actually trying to compliment them from their the good momentum play that they're just carrying on to mid.
That was absolutely ruthless, man. They just didn't even give 66 degrees a look in. The first round was actually pretty long, right? It was like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, first round was 7 minutes, and then 4 rounds in what, 10 minutes? Look at playing though in chat. He's upset. Enjoy the rest of the sandbag, he says, with a winky smiley face. Wow.
Shots fired. Salty.
Salty gaming.
But, you know, we're here, I guess we're the fm-eSports PR division right now. We're here to promote them because CeeGee donated to the ETF2L fundraiser. We'll talk a bit more about that. But right now, let's go and look at the logs, which are always really insightful in a 5-0 game, right?
Numbers is all that matters, especially in 5-0 games.
So currently, CX top damage again. He didn't quite hit 400 damage per minute. You know, I'm a bit disappointed. He's been underwhelming this map in this 5-0. But Gubbins he was top of the scoreboard. He actually outscored CeeGee, more points than his medic there. 23 frags, 370 damage per minute, and that was mostly on scout. He only did 400 damage in a brief burst on sniper there. But he top fragged, and he absolutely played out of his skin there. Some big backcap plays with CX as well. And they just dismantled 66 degrees. Yeah, he's redeemed himself, you know, after that first map where he was, he's trying too hard to impress us.
You said you wanted a positive KD and he gave it to you. Like,
yeah.
2.6 KD, 3.9 kill assist to death ratio as well. Really good performance by Gubbins. A couple of people falling behind. Fribs kind of at the bottom of the damage and frags, but to be fair, she was spending most of the game capping as Gubbins was pressing W, so...
Yeah, Gubbins is a jerk. He was running ahead, leaving her to do all the heavy lifting in the caps. I'm looking as well at the air shots. I know we didn't mention it last map, but Pling with top air shots on both maps hit 4 air shots apiece. So really, what I'm saying here is 66 degrees north are the true victors here. Moral victory for those guys. They had the most air shots.
They won my heart.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to dedicate this cast to them. Forget CeeGee. It's all about them air shots, brah.
Who is CeeGee anyways? What did he do to deserve this?
We could get an interview going here. Oh, Gubbins messaged me actually. He says, yeah, I went hard that game for you and Thalash. No one else.
We actually have CX already. I'm trying to message people from FM. Hey, buddy. I'm trying to get Fribs in. We need a girl gamer.
Get CeeGee in, he's the man who the whole cast is about.
I'm actually thinking of CeeGee and friends.
I
just want everyone.
I'll get him the info right here. CommanderX, welcome to the cast, I guess. We're going into the interview phase here. Tell us your thoughts on the game. Is this your first official for FM?
Well, funny story. I messaged Alex a few days ago because I was with a tag. Fragmasters was actually the first ever TF2 team I was in. Like, we're talking like 7 years ago. I used to play like on the Fragmasters public server all the time, and I like formed their first ever competitive team. I like got them playing 6v6 and stuff. So Fragmasters was like my first ever team. So I was really excited when I found out it was the same thing.
Are they actually sponsored by Fragmasters? Because you know, there's a lot of teams that start to steal the names of former great teams, and FM are.
I'm not sure if we were a great team. But...
Well, like they're a big org in the UK. They've had a lot of decent CS teams and stuff.
I presume so. I don't know.
It's legit. Yeah.
I think Gubbins knows sure the owner or CEO of FM, and he set them up with a deal.
I'm bringing them. I've given the info here so they can all join Mumble and we can celebrate this festival. It's a festival of CeeGee, really. You know, he's the man who opened his heart and opened his wallet for the ETF2L Season 20 fundraiser, and he joins us here in Mumble. CeeGee, was it worth it?
Yes, that was amazing. I was trying so hard not to dribble. I was trying really fucking hard.
You and CX, you crushed that first map. Like, Sunshine was a proper contest there. You guys sort of ran away with it on Snakewater, but you and CommanderX seemed to have some instant chemistry there.
Yeah, well,
we play a lot
CX
of pickups.
Yeah. He knows how bad I can be, so he carried me a bit. A big thank you to CX for covering as well, because our regular Pocket was away this week, and our stand-in couldn't play today. So thank you, CX.
It's alright. I presume I was allowed to use the 2D radar, right? Since I was covering it. So it was quite enjoyable, actually, you know, like, I knew everything that was going on, you know.
And a shout out to our opponents as well, 66 degrees. Well played, everyone.
I closed the TF2 client right at the end there, but Thalash said there was some sort of barbed comment there about you guys sandbagging. How do you play to these allegations, CeeGee? Are you sandbagging in mid?
I'm not. I can't speak about anyone else, but I trust me.
Here's
trying
Gubbins.
hard.
We'll drag in Gubbins. Gubbins will give us the answer. Are you sandbagging in mid? How do you plead, young Gubb?
You saw how I played on that first map. You can't consider me a sandbagger if you look at that demo. I have the ability to play well and the ability to play absolutely terribly, so I can't consider myself a sandbagger. But Permzilla's a sandbagger.
We just reckoned you were trying too hard to impress. You know, you were doing it for the cameras, but you were sort of tripping up there, shaking with the stage fright.
Oh no, I was just playing really bad. Like, my left hand was shaking a lot. I didn't have any idea what was going on, so I just went sniper and spy loads.
We've got
Hello.
We've got Fribs here as well, and you know, I was sort of questioning in the second map there. Like, you're obviously the rookie scout. Gubbins has a lot of experience here, but he's got so many bad habits. Is it tough to try and learn how to play TF2 off this guy?
No, it's the opposite. It's really easy. He's been teaching me a lot, and I've been playing with him like pretty much constantly for the past 6 months, so I'm getting pretty used to it. To all his retarded plays and whatnot.
Gubbins is the easy road to the high dibs then.
Yeah, it would appear so. And CX, apparently, seeing as he carried hard.
Holy shit, yeah. Thanks again, CX, for playing.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure on Snakewater, despite the damage numbers, I did absolutely nothing. Like, on mid, I pretty much just arrived, got peppered by a scout, failed a bomb, and repeated for like the first 4 mids before I actually did anything. Hate Snakewater.
What do you guys all think about the new edition this season in Sunshine? That was your first official on it. Have you played it much? Are you liking the map?
We haven't really played it since the Sunshine Cup, which we did like alright on, but I personally really, really like it. I don't know how everyone else feels.
Yeah, I like it as well. It's a nice map. Every time it got updated before, I liked it even more, and now it's just coming together. I think I could see it entering the rotation if it gets picked up. You know, if some people play it a bit more.
I like it as well. I also like Logjam as well, but I'm weird like that, I guess.
Well, I like the way Sunshine was this, like, the aesthetics are actually really nice as well. Logjam is like a good map, but it's sort of fugly. But Sunshine's like really pretty as well. I know that's bizarre, but I think it does play in your mind a little bit. Like, Metalworks was a good map, but people didn't like it because it was too dark. Sunshine's really nice and bright.
Remember when they made Viaduct look better?
Oh yeah, a bit greenery.
Yeah, Europe was all over that. But no, I prefer Sunshine to a lot of other maps. It seems like you can, like, I don't know, it was my first official, I've only played pickups, but it seemed like there's a lot of options to do, like, a lot of different stuff. You don't have to sort of sit to one, like in Snake Quarter, you almost have to be either, like, really passive or really aggressive, where on Sunshine it's a much more even fight.
It sort of it flows really well as well. Like it's just nice to play on. It seems like a map you've played before, even the first time you play it.
I think what's key is all 3 chokes from like 2 to 3 are all pushable, like for different reasons, so you can use all of them. I think that's a big thing that a lot of maps don't have.
Gubbins, what's on your mind?
I was just going to ask how it is to cast, because I know some maps I watch and I play and they're completely different. So how is it to watch? How is it to cast? What do you notice about it?
Yeah, like it does seem to be pretty free flowing, or in that you have options. Like you don't just need Uber to push. There's plenty of options for dry pushes and stuff. And there was a lot of exciting plays around, 2 and the lobby there. Like people trying to run in but not just quite making it. CeeGee, rest in peace. Double soldier bomb.
Wow.
But there's definitely a fun dynamic there between like trying to hold forward around the lighthouse or playing it safe from the lobby where you've got the low ground. I enjoy it, and I have decent names for the areas on it as well, thanks to Dave __ the American Scout, who schooled me on it when it first came out. So I'm definitely a fan of Sunshine, but the maps aren't important here. It's all about CeeGee. This is the CeeGee show, guys. Show some love for CeeGee.
I was actually I was wondering, like, this is mainly directed towards maybe CeeGee and Fribs and Evilly, who's not here, but were you, like, scared that you were going to choke because you were being casted? I mean, Gubbins and CX have obviously played in high-level games where you've been casted before, but, I don't know, CeeGee and Fribs, did you, I don't know, kind of think you would, like, force yourself to make some plays that you wouldn't do otherwise, or you wanted to impress the viewers, or impress the casters?
I can't say I wasn't nervous a little bit. But I have actually been casted before, like at a LAN, so it was perhaps not too bad for me. But I still didn't want to mess up. I've been training hard, late night pickups with some Prem guys, and everyone on late night pickups. Shout out to you guys for putting up with me as I try to get better. But I think that helped me be not so nervous, like playing with like better players and try not to screw up all the time. It's made me concentrate on my game.
It wasn't too bad actually for me either. I don't know, I've been streaming quite a lot recently, so that's kind of got me used to like the idea that people are watching me play. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I would never go in and do stupid plays anyway. The opposite happens. I just become like completely passive and a massive pussy when I get nervous. So it was fine.
Alright.
I got an idea here, like sort of like an intervention, but the other way around. So we could all say nice things about CeeGee. I've met him a few times at various I series, but we had a conversation online like months before I-52, and he told me that he had an inflatable seagull because I kept doing that European seagull thing, because Europe doesn't actually have a cool bird like the bald eagle. But I'd totally forgotten about it, and he showed up at I-52 with this inflatable seagull, and it just melted my heart. CeeGee, I love you, man. Gubbins, what do you want to say to CeeGee? Let the emotions flow.
Seriously, I've known CeeGee for almost 7 years of my life, and in those 7 years, I've met one person that doesn't like him. And if that's not a testament to how great CeeGee is as a person, look at if you ask people to put stuff about CeeGee in chat, it would just be flooded with good things. Everyone who knows CeeGee loves him. There's no more that can really be said.
We call him Dad.
We do.
Because he looks after us.
Sorry, Admirable.
Oh,
I'm blushing.
God. Heartbreak.
You're being too nice.
I'll just choke it up here, guys. Sorry.
Bible thump in chat, boys.
Oh wow. So CeeGee, then tell us, why did you donate to the ETF2L Season 20 fundraiser?
I believe in the changes they've made this season, like a lot, and the whole community fundraiser thing. I think this community is one of the few communities that can support this kind of thing, and if we want TF2 to continue as it has been going, we have to do it all ourselves. So I kind of support these developments. So I thought I should put my money where my mouth is. And also as a gift to all my team who have been lovely to me for ages.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I really agree with your sentiment. Like, TF2 is an esport. Maybe people don't see it that way, but you know, people spend a lot of their time playing the game and trying to improve. Sure, it's not gonna be CS:GO or Dota or LoL or whatever, but it's like it's got its own level. Unfortunately, a lot of companies that sponsor esports events don't really want to sponsor TF2, but luckily we have Camfo and TT Esports who are so kind to ETF2L. But this season they've decided to come up with this community fundraiser. Previously it had been some anonymous benefactors producing the prize pools, but it just seemed to be like a perfect storm this season. They'd had this idea for the fundraiser. Permzilla had the balls to go for the Swiss system, which meant that it was easier to distribute prizes amongst the lower divs, and the community have come out and supported it. Like, the total is currently €3,102 of it, and their target was $3,000, and there's still 5 days left. So I was talking to Sonny Black a few weeks ago, and he was unsure what they were going to do with the extra money, but I think it could potentially go towards prizes for the open division. So if you continue to donate at this stage, I feel like you're directly supporting like the very grassroots there of competitive TF2. So if you want to like give those guys a little encouragement, you know, maybe teams that come in from the Archimedes Cup or whatever, that can be the little extra thing they need to decide, oh, am I gonna, you know, study and further my life, or am I going to go out and party tonight, or am I going to stay in and play TF2? That's what your donations do. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's the encouragement people need to compete. Especially these Prem teams, like, even though we've been playing the game for what, like 7 years, there's still so much more people can do, but there's always that trade-off between how many hours am I going to spend playing TF2 each week, and like what's the reward. And I know that might sound I don't know, a little negative or whatever, but there still has to be that trade-off. So if you donate, you can make it worthwhile for people to invest more and more time in the game. That's why I donate it anyway. I want to see the best competition possible. I just want to put on a good show.
I think you do that every week, Admirable. I love watching your casts.
I should mention,
and also
as well,
thanks to you and Thalash as well for donating your time to do this. I think it's a fantastic prize.
And Sim also, thank you very much, Sim.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, shout out to Sim as well. Sorry, I always forget the camera guy.
Yeah, it's like
it's not a guy; it's just a camera.
The thankless task. I want to mention as well. I sort of forgot in the pre-game, and I still have yet to write the fucking article. But as a sort of extra reward for the high roller donators, there, the highest donations overall, like you can donate multiple times, but the overall total from one person will receive Darn's shirt from I-43. And like, if you're new to TF2, you might know who Darn is, but he's probably the most legendary gamer that ever graced the TF2 scene. He was just so influential as a player. Well, maybe not in the later seasons, but shots fired. At least as a character and like a figurehead for the scene, he really made the TF2 LAN scene in Europe what it is. And I have his shirt from the last time he ever played an official for Dignitas, the team who dominated European TF2 for so many seasons. Like, it is a genuine piece of TF2 history, one of a kind item. I've had it for a few years, sitting in my wardrobe. It's too small for me, but I'm giving it up. The current highest bid or donation from one person, I think, is like €251. So if you want this shirt, and it's pretty cool too, like you could definitely wear it day to day if you wanted to, but you need to beat that, and there are 5 days left. I don't know if the admins are planning on extending that deadline. I think they set March because they wanted time to give out the perks, but I'm supposed to write an article about this. I can maybe clarify some of those details, but yeah, I'm trying to put my hand into your wallet there. Donate. I'm looking at the total right now. I'm hitting F5 repeatedly. No one's donating. What's going on, guys? No, I haven't killed any of you.
Hildreth asked a good question. Have you washed the shirt since?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
it's the same question every time, creep. The answer's not going to change. It did actually stink, though. It was really...
Has the value gone down since you watched it?
Nerd sweat. Well,
Surely
like,
part of the stink is part of the charm, right? Like,
Yep.
I didn't think that at the time, you know. I thought I might
the
actually...
sweat of a champion, you know?
The DNA of a champion.
I was thinking, you know, I could get
You
it
could have
framed
cloned
or
the
something.
darn.
Own your own darn.
We could have had enough Darns forever. As long as TF2 stayed alive, we could have just kept cloning him. Now the dream is dead.
I'm sorry, guys. I have erased that possibility. Well, maybe we could still find it, you know. I don't know what science is capable of, but if you want that chance to clone Darn, there's another reason why you should try and get the top donation, you know. CeeGee, are you talking yourself into it? You want to splash even more cash?
I don't know if I can afford it. I'll have to consult my bank account.
I was planning to donate again to try and win my own shirt, but I'm actually really broke right now, so I think I'm going to have to give it up. No, wait, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I'm definitely going to donate again. You all need to donate much more if you want that shirt. But
Haz is willing to pay over $500 for a shirt he already owns.
I'm going to have to take a new credit card or something.
Seller's remorse.
Although that's not necessarily legally binding. I've never actually written anything about it, right? I've just said it a few times on a cast. It could just be a giant scam, but you're doing it for a good cause anyway. So this is the first of the perk casts. There's maybe 2 or 3 other ones. I've talked to most of the high roller donators. There will be more games coming up. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit them all in this season, because like there's only two weeks left after this. But they'll definitely happen at some point. And did like an extension of that goal where we bumped up to €200. Maybe that was a bit greedy, but it was really because I didn't want to take on too many other casts, considering we have all these Prem games to cast as well. But if you're feeling really flush and you enjoyed the cast tonight and you want the same experience for your own team, the price tag is €200, my friend.
I recommend people donating that as well. It's a fantastic prize.
The VODs will be going up as well, you know, so it'll be there for all eternity. You can download it from YouTube using nefarious means.
Show it to your family.
Exactly. Put it in a time capsule. Dig it up in 40 years.
Turn it into a DVD.
Whenever esports is the predominant sporting activity, football a thing of the past there, kids just playing FIFA
Football's
45 instead. My maths is bad, but let's wrap it up then. We'll go for the shout-outs. Let's start at the top here with CeeGee. Who do you want to send some love to, buddy?
Shout out to the people we played, 66 Degrees. Thanks for being good sports and playing very well. Shout out to everyone on TF2 Pickup that has been putting up with me and training me up so I don't dribble too hard. Shout out to my team, all amazing people. Shout out to Sneaky, who's long time put up with me. And shout out to our Mumble crew. All nice people, all lovely people.
CommanderX, who's in your heart?
No one really. I've not got a lot.
It's cold.
Shout out to my girlfriend, Sarah.
Nice save, mate. Nice save.
Whew.
Fribs.
Shout out to Pamzilla, even
What a
though he
jerk.
couldn't take time out of his busy schedule to watch this game.
What a quitter. What a quitter.
Shout out to the Eeply Mumble crew, and shout out to the love of my life, T, and also Kate.
Gabinho.
That's a good one. Yeah, shout out to the Mumble crew. Also, Ali, Jack, Chris, and Guido. And every single donator for this season. You made the dream happen. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thalash.
Shout out to CeeGee for donating and everybody else who's donated to this season's prize pool. Shout out to everybody in the Eeply Mumble, and shout out to Tweak. Still bait that guy every day to come back. Don't think it's gonna happen, but can believe.
That kid's in denial. He knows he wants to play tier 2 again.
Yeah.
I got to shout out to CeeGee again. He's the whole reason we're here tonight to cast this game. It's team one as well, so you know it's just like a beautiful outcome for everyone. ETF2L gets its money, CeeGee gets its glory. Thanks to Sim for doing camera. He was keen to join the Toucan party tonight. He wanted to represent. And one last time, I'm going to tell you all to head over to that Indiegogo fundraiser and donate to the season 20 ETF2L fundraiser. They've reached their total, but you can push it. You can show how much EU TF2 rocks. There's going to be a cast tomorrow night for BK versus Suave. It's going to be me and Kadis and Dashner. And then on Thursday, there's going to be a Prem double bill yet to be announced. CX, you want to cast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what day?
Thursday.
Yeah, I'm off work. I can do that.
Alright, CX confirmed. I'll be there too, but there's going to be 2 games at least. I'll probably write this article about the darn shirt, you know, sometime before Sunday, like the last possible day. So look out for that as well. And yeah, thanks to Thalash for agreeing to cast. Maybe you guys can tell me, why did you want Thalash? Is he the new caster messiah?
No, he's our best bud. So we wanted him.
And the best caster.
So he
And
sucks,
obviously
but
best
he's
caster.
just your friend.
Yeah, basically.
And the best caster.
Oh, Gubbins says he needs another shout out. Gubbins,
Yeah,
close the show for us.
I've got to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, fm-eSports. We have the best avatar and the best tag in the world, and that's what we need.
That's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.